Well, thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. My question today is for the Minister of Finance. Minister, in January, this Liberal government made significant changes to Ontario's estate administration tax. The $143 million death tax on grieving families is nothing more than another cash grab. Minister, one of the changes made is to force estate trustees, usually the children of the deceased or the grieving widow, to provide a detailed list of their loved one's assets and a description of their value to you within days of losing their loved one. Minister, where is this government's compassion?
Hear, hear.
Thank you. Minister of Finance.
Mr. Speaker, interesting question, but let me be very clear. To you, Mr. Speaker, directly to you, because I don't think they listen on the other side. It reads as follows. The government has not introduced a new tax on estates, has not changed the amount of estate tax administration payable, or the way that this tax is calculated, Mr. Speaker. All we are doing is ensuring...
The member from Glengarry Russell will withdraw.
Draw, Speaker.
Carry on.
Speaker, the regulation ensures that the government has the information needed to perform the audits and verify that the correct amounts of the tax have been paid. All we're doing, Mr. Speaker, is ensuring that the procedure takes place. Thank you.
Well, not very much compassion there. Mr. Speaker, back to the Minister of Finance. Minister, family farms or small businesses can give rise to a death tax amounting to many tens of thousands of dollars. This is a debt that, when coupled with the income tax levied on capital gains, may force the next generation to sell the family business. Minister, you've already collected a lifetime of taxes on these assets. The Liberal view may be that small businesses and family farms are nothing more than money laundering operations for the rich, but we in the PC caucus recognize how vital Ontario's entrepreneurs and farmers are to Ontario's economy. Minister, I ask you, is there no better way to balance the books in the province of Ontario?
Good question. And I would offer this as advice. Third person, which means you're not talking to the minister, you're talking to the chair. Just as a reminder, we're going to try to get that done right this time.
Mr. Speaker, the member opposite and the PC caucus should well understand the process, because it was them that introduced the EAT in 1998. They introduced this administrative tax. All we're saying, Mr. Speaker, is that the regulation does not change the court process. The EAT is collected by the court staff, and the new requirements will not change the court process or the amounts of tax payable. Mr. Speaker, they're the ones that introduced it. We're just making certain that it gets implemented correctly. That's all.